has to play it.
I think it reminds me of my
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through. That's a good starting shot into a par 4 here at the 12th. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Please be straight. Please be straight. Oh, of course it's not.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Shit.
I guarantee you, though,
putting.
She thought she had that one.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Still playing
even par. There's that. I'm a 10th.
Frank, what do you make of this par 3 13th at 214 yards?
It's another example of Pete Dye using those sort of very harsh wooden bulkheads that give you that such a definitive line around the edge of the green. Plus, it's his ability to turn a straight hole into a very angular or crooked looking hole.
Oh, stop rolling.
Well, that one didn't work out. It didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Second
Yeah,
shot
because I
coming
was
out of the rough
steady
here.
spinning it.
That was sublime.
Just good
This is where I
hands,
bogey.
coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. This one just requires a little bit of focus. That is a solid par putt. Frank, what's the best way to make 3 here at this 389-yard par 4 14?
I'm not sure, really. I know there's 2 definitive options, hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete Dye. There's one of those holes you never really know if you've made the right play till you finish the hole.
Frank, what's the key here? Second shot at 14.
Green sits up a little bit, well protected by those bunkers there. A nice high, soft landing shot.
Ooh, that was a bad one.
Midway through this back nine, use this birdie here at the 14th.
I could totally use that birdie.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet.
I'm just going a little to the left. Just a little bit. Shit.
That was not a very good read right there.
At all.
Just a couple of feet. Steady as she goes, another par, and still even for the round. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo. So long for now.
$37th. Wow. Suck.
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Today it's live second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. What a hole this is. 255 yards, par 3, water everywhere you look. This is a real test.
Yeah, it's called Amen, and whatever religion that you subscribe to, you better say a prayer before this one.
On the green, and a chance for birdie.
A chance. Ha ha ha.
This is a really long putt, difficult birdie opportunity.
Oh, shit. Ah.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Getting set now over the putt. Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars.
Yep. Got me down to 40. Blah.
Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. When you break down shots or break down a hole, how would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up in trouble. Well, the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Well, she just played a wonderful shot from back there. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. 555-yard par 5 eighth hole. Frank, is this a 2-shotter or a 3-shotter?
Good question, Rich. It starts to shrink down by the walkway, which is around that 330-yard mark. That's the decision that has to be made. Personally, I think you try it at first, because even if you do find a fairway bunker, then it is certainly a layup. If you've got the distance, it's well worth the risk.
And now the second shot here at this par 5.
Oh my God.
Weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That's a bit offline in the rough.
I'm sure when I did that, blue line lied to
Third
me.
shot, about 110 yards out.
Right in the sand.
Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. Bit surprising. Misses the green in regulation here at the par 5.
Yeah, you'd think this is one of the easier holes on the golf course. So now just trying to avoid 6.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face. So it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is going.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. This can be a cruel game at times. Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the 8th. Frank, it has been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Another. That was my first butthole.
Frank, the 9th hole at 452 yards. That water down the right is really a test of a player's driving ability, isn't it?
It is, and his ability to sort of take the shot on. Ideally, just something with a little bit of a fade, unless you can carry the ball 300 yards. Then you can get it just past that bunker. But when you look at this hole, notice how that fairway just starts to open up. So Pete Dye will reward...
Difficult second shot here at the par 4 9.
This is straight at it.
It's a really good line. That will be a great look at birdie.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Frank, we haven't seen a whole lot of that, but no doubt it feels good.
Shut up. I don't like you or Frank.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
Now the second shot here at 10. Good swing, good shot yet again. On the green in regulation. This from about 10 feet.
Ah!
Don't do that.
Cruel lip out.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Third round coverage comes your way tomorrow on EA Sports. For Frank Nobilo and our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
I'm in dead last place.
This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way.
Today it's live third round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
She wearing her roll tides today?
Well, Frank, no doubt players thinking about one thing, making a three, hitting a good shot in there close.
Yeah, the green does narrow up a little bit in that back left corner, but a good layup gives you a chance to go directly at the flag.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up. Even par currently.
She's starting to play well. That's a birdie. Now 2 under on the leaderboard. Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little off line, then it just becomes a 3-shotter like it is for everybody else. Second shot.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5 8th.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Oh, chance for birdie.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Par.
They'll take it. That's a par. Finishing out the front nine with a pretty difficult par 4. Again, water down that right side. That's in the fairway. Player really needs to be dialed in here. This approach shot is not easy by any stretch here at the ninth. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. These putts keep the round together. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par and let's forget about this one. Of course.
Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, continuing at PGA West in the Career Builder Challenge. We're on the back nine now. Hole number 10 is 416 yards, a medium length par 4. But again, the player has to deal with water.
It is. This is a double dogleg, really. And if you don't get the ball in the fairway, you're going to kick yourself.
Frank, again, this would appear to be a pretty good scoring opportunity.
This is so much about getting the distance right here. Bunkers on the left, there's the water to carry, that's needless to say, but also the mounding that's just behind the screen and to the right. It's very easy to just take the trouble out of play in the front and then find the trouble behind the screen. So second shot, judging the distance, imperative here.
So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5.
Boy, this is a long par 5, the 11th at PGA West, 617 yards.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Now the third shot here at the par 5 11th. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Score that a birdie. Final round coverage comes your way tomorrow for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying thanks for being with us on EA Sports, and so long for now. This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today it's live final round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. Now another short par 4. It's only 389 yards. But Frank, where could a player go off course, so to speak, at this 14th?
Well, this is a hole where you have to play your own game. If you're a longer hitter, I think you can challenge that bunker and knock it over there. And if you're shorter player, you should be only looking at that left side. You're always going to feel like you've left something out there on a hole like this. You always think you could have done the other option. But this is where you've got to stick to what you think is your game plan.
That was a bad one.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th.
Give me that birdie.
Locked
Give me
in
that
on
birdie.
The lead and the speed.
I think that's right.
Just
Oh, too
slides
far.
by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Just a couple of feet.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Now to the par 4 15th hole, 468 yards. Frank, what do you like about number 15?
The variation of the bunkering here, Rich, I think is excellent. The bunker that meanders its way down the right side tends to go to the right, and then you start to see those two bunkers down the left side. You've really got to try and take that second one on the left out of play. That requires something in excess of 280 yards. From there on in, you've got a chance.
Now the approach here at 15. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. And that's a birdie. Par 5
I'll be
16th
happy
is
with
a slight
finishing
dogleg
fourth.
left at 600 yards. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Good, clean contact, and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
That's too far for a birdie for me.
The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Yeah!
Oh, this is a huge putt. It's in.
Well, let's see, Frank. The par 3 17th, just 168 yards. You can't miss it right. Can't miss it left. Can't miss it short. You can't miss it long. Good luck.
No spin.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Birdie try up next. This is a 22-foot putt. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Well, here we are at 18. Water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's three groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. It's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
On the green, short, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole.
Yes, sir. I'll never make it.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. This can be a cruel game at times. Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
It's a sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Right in the heart. So another tournament in the books, Frank, and what'd you make of this one?
Quality venue once again, Rich. The standard of courses we're seeing is excellent, and consequently it's enabling the players to really play some great golf. So I think golf's the winner today.